Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Bilal Brohi, and on this series on my Pitch and Time podcast, it's all about real skills, real techniques, and real understanding, not just pressing sync and hoping for the best. Today's episode is foundational, but don't let that put you off. The stuff that we're talking about is actually what separates DJs who struggle from DJs who sound clean, confident, and musical. In this video, we're going to cover how to sort your music library properly, how to count beats and measures or phrases, whatever you want to call it, how to listen for elements that mix well together, understanding quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16 note patterns, and finally, how to recognize instruments by EQ range. If you lock this in, everything else becomes easier. Let's get into it. If your music library is a mess, your DJing will be a mess. I don't care how good your taste is, if you're scrolling through 3,000 tracks mid-set, you're already losing. Don't over-organize. You do not need 50 folders, keep it simple. Genre, energy, vibe, time of night. This is enough. Like for example, house would be like warm-up or like, peak time or groove building or breakdown tools, stuff like that. Your brain should know instantly what folder to go to. Use comments and tags. I do it all the time and for every song. This is huge and very underused. In your comments or notes, write things like, long intro or vocal heavy or prog tech or percussive or things like that. Your future will definitely thank you. This is the real secret. Don't download like 100 tracks and never listen to them. You should already know where the drop is, where the breakdown is, where the outro is. Your library is in storage. It's like an instrument. And you should know what kind of groove or vibe your songs fit into. All right, counting beats and measures. This is where a lot of DJs get intimidated, but trust me, this is simple. Most electronic music is in 4x4 time. That means there's 4 beats per bar. The kick drum usually hits on the beat. So when you hear boom, 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 that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, think about bars and phrases. 1 bar equals to 4 beats. 4 bars equals to 16 beats. 8 bars is 32 beats. And 16 bars is 64 beats. Most changes happen every 8 bars or every 16 bars. So when DJs talk about mixing in phrase, they mean starting your next track at the same musical moment that you should. If you drop track B at the start of, let's say, a phrase in track A, everything just feels right. There's no clash, no chaos, just flow, and no need for any loops.
In the studio, you trust the process. You tweak, refine, and push boundaries, always with an ear for what's next. At Block Bytes Capital, we approach crypto investing the same way. No hype, no chaos, just clarity, consistency, and disciplined performance. Built by a team deep in the blockchain scene since 2016, we create smart, low to mid-risk portfolios that let your capital work while you focus on creating. From long-term strategies to monthly payout systems, every product is engineered with precision and backed by active risk management. Legally compliant, transparent, secure, and always aligned with your goals. Culture moves fast, so should your money. Block Bytes Capital. Invest like a builder. Grow like an innovator.
Here's the big DJ unlock. You're not mixing tracks, you're mixing elements. So ask yourself, does track A have vocals? Is it, tech house construction? Is the beat like proggy? Is there bass lines? What's going on? Is it very busy? Is it like a 16th note pattern? Or is it like, uplifting? Is it like a bridge to another zone that you want to go into? All of these things make a huge difference in where you're going to end up 3 songs later. And that's really what you want to think about. It's not about what should I play next. It's about where do I want to go and where does the vibe feel right? Where do these guys need to be and where are they at right now? So you got to be attentive. You got to recognize and move on from there. Now, let's talk rhythm. Quarter notes, they usually are like kick drums or big claps or main like snare hits, right? They're solid, they're grounded, they're easy to count. Eighth notes are things like hi-hats and shakers and offbeat percussion, right? Boom, boom, pop, boom, boom, boom. Quarter note, one, two, three, four, eighth note, stuff like that. And when 16th notes come in, that's like, fast hi-hats, rolls, fills, shakers, glitches, that's what I'm talking about. So you got to recognize what you want to mix in, where you're at right now. Is the energy going to die out? And if like everything is too busy, it's going to feel very chaotic. Sometimes removing one element, like lowering the highs, instantly cleans up the mix. So I would suggest always go deductive, not additive. Don't go past 12 o'clock. Always less is more, right? Understanding EQ and instrument ranges is like the most important thing you can do. It's the most important DJ skill. Let's break down EQ into three simple zones, right? So lows would be like the kick drum and the bass line. Yeah? Boom, 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 boom. That's all bass. Then you come to the mids. Mids is where the body and the musical content is, like the vocals, the synths, the pads, the guitars, the pianos. All of this stuff falls more or less in the mids, right? So this is where most clashes happen. If your mix sounds muddy or crowded, it's probably the mids. Next, we come to the high end. The air, the detail, the hi-hats, shakers, cymbals, effects, white noise. Highs give energy and excitement, but too much becomes harsh and it becomes tiring. And when you're in doubt that it's becoming like that, cut. Don't add, cut. So, most important of all, if you understand how to organize your music, how to count beats, phrases, and how to listen for mixable elements, how rhythm patterns work, and where instruments sit in the EQ, you're already ahead from most of the DJs. This stuff isn't flashy, but it's what makes DJs sound effortless. If you value this, hit a like and subscribe. Let's go. Let's get into it.